Jay Stager here to tell you about the show that Matt Schroeder is going to put on June 5th. This is Matt Schroeder. He will be playing at Cold Country Vines and Wines starting at 2:30. And for those of you who've been here before, you know Matt has been here every year since year 2. Met him in the Schroeder department store in Two Rivers. His uncle owns it, or used to own it anyway. And he was playing quietly in the background, and I talked to him a little bit and said, hey, we hire musicians at the winery. Would you be interested in playing? And he goes, oh yeah. He goes, I wouldn't mind coming up here, because he lives in Milwaukee. And so he gave us his card. And you know, the next year, or the next summer, or before next summer, I called him up, and he said, yeah, I'll play. And we had him in this show that was opening for Craig Kenning. And it was a very interesting show, because I thought Matt was a local town guy who was pretty good at playing like background music, and turned out Craig Kenning was supposed to be the star of the show, and then it turned out that Matt was at least as good of a guitar player as Craig Kenning, and Craig himself said he was trying to pull out all the stops to hold his head up after playing after Matt Schroeder. Here he's got a little, a nice a slide. You know, he's got his guitar in his lap and he's playing slide. And he does a lot of these really nice, mellow, intricate songs. He does some real lively stuff too, such as this one. This is a song he wrote a few years back called Signal. And I've used it on some of my advertising once in a while. He writes a lot of songs similar to this one. And you can see he is just an all-around good musician. He does sing. He doesn't sing the majority of his songs, but somewhere around half or a little less than half he actually sings. So you won't be just listening to instrumental music. He does some Beatles stuff and some of the 60s, 70s, 80s stuff, and then he does a couple of songs in the modern day also. And occasionally he has a guest that he brings up, and whenever he brings up a guest, it's usually something really, really special. He had his daughter on one time, and I believe her name is Sienna, and it was just it's a really, really cool show. I got clips of that one. I should put that one on there sometime so you guys could see it. And maybe if he gets enough correspondence, maybe he'll convince Sienna to come here and do a couple songs with him again. I'd love it. And this song here, he'll tell you the story about this song when he's here, but this song called Sierra Madre, it's basically named after a small town just outside of LA, if there's such a thing. If you ever driven around LA, you know. LA goes all the way to Santa Barbara as far as I'm concerned. Once you get past Santa Barbara, then it's a little more relaxed. I've never driven south of LA, so I don't know, but Kay and I went to some training near LA once, and that's some interesting driving. I'm not surprised Matt came back. That's a glass of Cold Country Vines and some wines, the Crescent, I think. Might be Chardonnay. Matt actually is kind of a refined wine drinker. He's I don't know about what he's like when he's playing Ace Frehley, but he's a pretty refined, high-class musician. He is the director of the Music Conservatory in Milwaukee. And, you know, Matt is all about music. And that's Matt Schroeder, 2022 Cold Country Vines and Wines.